Shalom, shalom, mishpacha, friends and family. Good to see everybody. This is the covering of the second of the 10 commandments. Here, 2020, as we start to count down toward the day of Shavuot, or the commemoration of the giving of the Torah of Moshe on Mount Sinai, and also the event in Acts chapter 2. The giving of the agent of the Ruach HaKodesh that was meant to seal in the Torah into our hearts and into our minds so that we can walk in those precepts. We covered yesterday the very first important commandment, Anochi Yehovah Elohecha, Asher hotzeticha me'eretz Mitzrayim, Mibeit Ovadim, I and I alone am Yehovah, Yud-He, Waw-He, your Elohim, who brought you out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage. Very important commandment, as I explained on the last video. And in this one, it covers the second commandment, which is as follows. Lo yeh lecha Elohim acharim al panai. Lo yeh lecha Elohim acharim al panai. Translated loosely and literally as, don't you not have another Elohim to my face, al panai. Funny, in the first video I mentioned to you about the name of the Most High, Yehovah, Yud-He, Waw-He, and how in his name are the three tenses of the verb to be. Haya was, Hove is, Ihye will be. And that second commandment has the form of future tense, perfect present, now and forever, in the first words. Lo ihye lacha, lo ihye. Don't there will be, or don't you let there be, now and forever, Elohim acharim al panai, another God, another Elohim to my face. Again, that God word. It's hard, when making videos and you're trying to meet people where they are. And you have to use words or terms that are relevant to what they know. Again, I personally tried to wean myself off of the term God, as it has some really, really dark roots, Teutonic roots, and before that, Canaanite roots associated with the Baals, Baal God, and on and on. So I try to use the Most High, or El Elyon, I will call him. So yeah, again, everyone's a work in progress. So, lo yeh lacha Elohim acherim, another Elohim, al panai, literally, to my face. Panai, or panim, which is the Hebrew word for face. Yes, the Hebrew word for face is the same structure as the word Elohim. Panim is plural, you can tell by the ending, the yud and the mem at the end of the word. And even though we all have a singular face, why is it a plural word? Well, from my culture being raised in the South, we have a figure of speech where we hear you have a poker face, or you wear your emotions on your sleeve, which means that people can look at your face and they can read your mood. And there is a different face for every mood, but it is one face nonetheless. Same as the word Elohim. Okay, so lo yeh lecha Elohim acharim al panai. Don't you have another, or don't let there be another Elohim before my face. What's also associated with the Hebrew word face? Well, panim can also mean presence, because when you think about it, the Most High does not have a face per se. Corporeal terms are used in the Tanakh to describe the Most High so that we can have a point of reference. Even when he hid Moshe in the cleft of the rock, and he passed and showed Moshe his backside, there are no shoulder blades. There are no shoulders a neck or whatever. But these are terms that are being used. So his presence is also synonymous with the word face. Okay? And what's important about that? Can you have another Elohim if you move to the bottom of the ocean? No. Can you have another Elohim if you somehow blast off SpaceX into outer space? No. David Hamelech, who wrote the book of Psalms, or most of the book that we call Psalms, Tehillim, he has a passage that says, where can I go, basically, to hide from your presence, panim, from your face? You know, if I make to paraphrase, if I make my home in the depths of the ocean, or here or there, where can I hide? Nowhere, because the eyes of the Most High are moving everywhere. His presence is everywhere. He fills all things. Or as the Apostle Paul says, in him we live, move, and we have our being, okay? And also in Colossians, by him all things consist, all things are held together. So as we continue to count down around the world toward Shavuot, again, this is the second video in as many days. And each day will cover one of the Eser Hadibrot, the 10 matters or the 10 words, as we count down to Shavuot. Okay, and as always, to the scattered royal house of Judah, to the Mishpacha Hagdolah, everywhere, not only in the United States, but in the United Kingdom and all of these places. Those of us who are yearning for the Geulah, for the redemption, the ultimate redemption. Shabbat Shalom to you. You're on the East Coast, ooh, Nkuku. You're on the West Coast. It's making its way here in a matter of hours. So, until then, blessings and peace and love to you all. Amen.